All right, this is take 3 of trying to do this. The first one was just absolutely horrible. The second, I'm new to this, and I actually did the whole thing and hadn't set it to video. Just when I turned it on, it took a picture. So the whole thing was lost. So here's try number 3. I'd said I was going to put together a video showing you what I carried for my EDC. And now's my attempt at doing it. This is going to it's going to be awful. The production value is going to be that of not even a B movie. Something probably along the lines of a 1950s junk movie that you just laugh at today. But that's okay. I'm going to have some fun doing it. So, EDC. What do I carry? Well, the first thing, just like everybody else, I carry my keys. And I carry my wallet. And I carry my phone, which I can't show you right now because it's actually filming this. And then I've got my pocket notebook, which is a Rhodia web notebook, and I carry a little fountain pen in it. I've got Kaweco, however you pronounce it, piston filler, which I absolutely love. This one's a fine tip. And then I've got my pocket knives that I carry. First one is a Laguiole en Broc, and I know I've pronounced that. I've butchered it. Any French person is probably, cussing me right now. Oh, merde! But that's okay. I have no idea how it's really pronounced. But this is actually one of my favorite knives. And then my absolute favorite knife is a Benchmade Presidio. The original Presidio, not all these things that they have today. And I've had this knife probably 20 years, at least 20, not closer, somewhere between 20 and 25. I've carried this knife so much. It's been with me in the office. It's been with me out in the woods. It's been with me doing regular work. And it even bounced down the road with me at 60 miles an hour, clipped in my pocket when I was on a motorcycle and a car pulled out in front of me. And I did everything right, counter steered, this, that, and the other, did all the steps right instantly. I was going about 60. And, but the problem was when I did it, as soon as the front tire hit the stripes in the road, it slipped right out. Bike went down. I go down at 60. I probably slid 100 yards down the road. The bike flipped over and over and went even further than that. It was bad enough. Traffic immediately stopped. A surgeon jumped out of his car and ran over and checked on me. Doing all kinds of checks to make sure I didn't have anything broken or have a neck injury. But this knife did that and came out of it with just some scratches on the outside. And it still is perfect. Nothing bent, nothing out of place. The blade even still centers. That's just a tough knife. And I carry it with me as much as possible. Okay, now let's get on to the fun stuff. So, what do I carry on a daily basis? Well, this is my work backpack. I always put morale patches on it with funny little things just to entertain my coworkers. Warning, I cause safety briefs. Trust me, I do. If you can break it and have surgery on it, I have. A little Jesus peeking around the corner going, I saw that, which, considering I work for the government, actually work for the United States Army, evaluating proposals from very, very large defense contractors for complex weapons systems. And I do the finance side of it. I'm not an engineer or anything like that. But always nice to have that one on. You're Killing Me Smalls, for when somebody's just being obstinate. And Be Happy, It Drives People Crazy, which is absolutely true. Absolutely true. And then believe it or not, I actually have more of those that I kind of switch out regularly. But my favorites are the ones that I set aside exclusively for negotiations. I am often, going out and negotiating contracts with very large defense contractors. And I'm one of a team. I'm not doing it by myself. But I put special patches on for that are just designed to break the ice. That's it. But I'll have, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. I'll have dumpster fire, because frankly, a lot of the time, that's what we're trying to negotiate on. I survive entirely on caffeine and hate, which in some respects is true. You don't give me caffeine in the morning and you're going to get some hate. And then the one that's always on there for negotiations, the pirate flag. Now, the last one is, it's not a normal morale patch, and I wouldn't wear it to work anyway. But I keep them in my bag because they're actually awards. And I've given them out for 25 years now, maybe even 30. Yeah, actually, for 30 years I've been doing it. And in 30 years, I've probably given out a dozen of these, because you have to give it to exactly the right person. It's the kind of person that knows how to bring out the bad cop when they need to. And they do it because they need to. And they do it the right way. And then they pull it back in and put it away when they don't need to be that person. And they don't do it because they enjoy it. They do it because it's necessary sometimes. And they don't do it just because they get a kick out of being a jerk, right? And that's a real skill, to bring out the bad cop when you need to, and only when you need to, during negotiations or tough meetings or whatever. But it is the asshole merit badge. And like I said, I've only given out about 12 of these in my entire career, and everybody I gave them to thought they were just fantastic. Of course, it's not something you're going to wear to work, but that's okay. Okay, going to the inside of the bag, I have my toolkit for my prosthetic leg, wrenches, things like that in there, extra fasteners, because trust me, you do not want a broken fastener and your foot falling off somewhere, and you don't have another fastener to put in there to put that foot back on. It's just, trust me, you just don't want it to happen. So I carry that with me everywhere I go. I've got a Phoenix flashlight, because you never know when you're going to need a good flashlight. This one goes up to 3,100 lumens at the max, I think. Then I've also got my Leatherman, because everybody needs a Leatherman. I mean, you just need tools sometimes. This is a Leatherman Wingman. It's nothing super fancy, but it's got the tools that I would need in any normal circumstance. Okay, so then I've got 8 fountain pens that go with me. And that's frankly because I was trained as an accountant, even though I'm not an accountant anymore. I haven't been one in 30 years, maybe a little less. But color coding is a habit that just doesn't go away. And so I'm often color coding different entries in my notebook, because they mean different things. They're covering certain topics, and I want to be able to flip through and find that topic quickly. So 8 fountain pens go with me to work. Then I've got my work notebook, which is a bullet journal. It's a Rhodia bullet journal version 2. It's a Galen A5 case. I'll have a couple of gel pens in here for drawing boxes and things in the journal, because frankly, it's just easier to do it with a gel pen than it is a fountain pen. And I don't want to take the chance of running a fountain pen nib up against a ruler and damaging the nib. A couple of Blackwing pencils, another fountain pen case, because who knows when I'll decide to take yet another one with me, because frankly, you know, if I'm carrying 8 there and then I've got my pocket notebook with me and I got number 9 in there, you know, who knows, it could have a day where I just go crazy and end up with more, because let's face it, it's an addiction. It's like crack. There should be a 12-step program for this. I mean, once you start, you're not getting out. It is like the mafia or something, because it just becomes an addiction very, very quickly. Okay, let's see. And finally, I have, well, not finally, I have my case that has my power supply and docking station in it for my work notebook. And these little pouches just make it much easier to carry. And then I've got my laptop, government issue, which goes back and forth with me to home, because I only have to go on base about 4 days a week. Excuse me, 1 day a week, and I'm home 4 days a week. Working from home is great. Which, oh, by the way, yeah, this is how I work from home. If somebody's wanting me to have a video call, they better give me advance notice, because I'm going to be in my robe. And they know that. And they tell me that, hey, we're going to have to be on video. You may want to put some pants and a shirt on. And I can't get away with just putting a shirt on, because trust me, if someone's going to stand up, do that, and then end up standing up for some reason and getting filmed suddenly in their underwear, I'm the guy, right? So, going to put on at least a pair of shorts to go with the polo or whatever I put on. Because, you know, I just don't need that trouble of, hey, he got on video in his underwear and, you know, showed everybody. Okay. Then I've got, going to the front compartment, I have got Blackwing dual pencil sharpener and the Sumo Grip eraser, which I think honestly is the best eraser I've ever used. I would have said Statler, and then I tried one of these, and oh wow, what a difference. And I have a 1/2 pound copper paperweight, just to make it easier to write in notebooks. Oh yeah, yet another Galen single pen case. Like I said, 12-step program. Somebody needs to start it. Lip balm, because everybody carries lip balm, comes in handy. A couple of highlighters. Another pencil case full of gel pens, things like that. Because there are times you just don't need a fountain pen. And 6-inch brass ruler. Couple more Blackwing pencils. Yeah, I know. I'm duplicative everywhere, but I really do subscribe to the philosophy: 1 is none and 2 is 1, right? You always got to have a backup. And then I carry a Fisher Space Pen. They really do just write in any situation on any paper or whatever. And I have been caught in situations where I was trying to write a note in the rain. So I have the Fisher Space Pen that goes with me everywhere. And I don't think I said this already, but if I did, oh well, too bad. I carry a pair of readers with me because I got old without knowing it, and it comes in really handy to be able to read your own handwriting when you're trying to write a notebook. And that really is about it. So there you go. That's my EDC. And I had said I would make this, and I'm in my Sunday casual clothes and just decided no way I was getting dressed. My robe was going to do just fine. It's what I wear to work 4 days a week. Why shouldn't I wear it here? All right. Have a great Sunday, and I hope everything goes well for you. Talk to you later. Bye.